Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Exapunks. So we just had a somewhat unoptimized solution to King's Ransom Online. I think I'm overthinking things too much in this game. I'm trying to closely synchronize. I'm trying to make one process the master process and stuff like that. And it's leading me to suboptimal solutions. So let's try to avoid it this time. So, KGOG TV upload a new television program to a satellite broadcast system. You know what really moves people? Art. No. I don't like where this is going already. I have been working on something creative, an abstract video piece. It's an expression of some of the ideas I've been developing around shape, form, and color. You'll see. Let's get it out there. Okay, align the satellite dish with the target satellite by setting the azimuth, elevation, and frequency. Then transmit the data from Ember 2's video file, 301. After encrypting it using the TV station's encryption key in 199. Well, this is complicated. The azimuth, elevation, and frequency are in file 300. Are they always the same order? Yeah. So I don't even know why it lists that, but whatever. Okay, and for more information, look at the manual, of course. Let me just go to this. So, satellite uplink systems. Okay, to encrypt a sequence of values, add the first value of the key to the first value of your data, wrapping back to 0 when the sum reaches 1,000 or 10,000. So if the data value was 7407 and the key value was 3894, the sum would be 11301, which would transmit it as 1301. I think that's just how our math works by default. Let's just see. So copy 7407 into X, then add 3894 to X and store in X, and then sit on it for a second. I just want to see how this works. Oh no, it overflows. Oh, irritating. Oh, it doesn't overflow is the issue. I want it to overflow. So how are we gonna deal with that, first of all? So I'm not sure. How do you do this? Huh. So, what we could do, I'm sure there's like a standard way of approaching this, but I don't know what it is. So, aren't I an idiot? Let's see. We could start at negative 99999 and add the two values to it. So just to double our solution space. That gives me 1302, so we're off by 1. So we'd have to do that, and then subtract 1, and then test to see if it's so subby x1x. So that gives me the right number. If it is going to overflow. If it doesn't overflow, then we're gonna get so like let's say we have two numbers like 23 or 2000 there. So we should get something like 62. So instead we're getting this, which is just all wrong. So if we were to subby 9999x, what would that give me? Well, adding, because it's a negative number. We want 63. No, we don't. What do we want? No, that's right. We want 63 something. Right? Yeah, 63 exactly. Okay, I think we have a plan. So we do this. We start at -999. We add the two numbers. We test to see if we're greater than 0. If we are, we're done. If we're not, we have to add 10,000 to it. I think we'll see. I mean, it's not obvious to me what the results should be. So it wants 7433. Let's just see. Let's just mock that up. So the first number is 1988, and we're adding 5445 to it. So we get a negative number, so we know we need to add 10,000 to it. And get 7432. We need to not do this subby. Yeah. Okay, so if it's a positive number, you subby. So if pos, subby. If neg, add 10,000. I think that's our plan for doing the encryption, but that's later on this. So, well, first of all, let's figure out how to point the satellite the right way. So, new EXA, you are going to be the satellite pointer, and you are going to, what are all these things here? Like, do they matter? I don't think so. I think they're just storage that we don't care about. So, you've got the 301, or the 300. Grab 300, link 800. What's the 199? That's the key. So, and that can't move, so we're gonna have to do our encryption right there. Link. Okay, so you're in 799 now. You're right here. And unfortunately, these are in not the right order I want. It doesn't matter, because this aligning the disks is gonna take less time than doing the encryption anyway. So let's just do it in the order they suggest. 800 azimuth. What's motor? Do I need to change the motor? I might have to. Okay. It's not uncommon in EXA-controlled systems to see motors interfaced as a register. Lets you read the current position and a register that controls the motor movement. Write 1 or 0 to move in either direction. Oh, so I could... Oh. I can't just copy something into azimuth and hope it goes there. I'm gonna have to have a little process to... Okay, this is gonna... Never mind. This might take as long as encrypting the message. No it won't. Because it's not like we have to send motor... Well, no. We do have to send motor 1. Just over and over again. Wait a minute. Let's just test this. So, right now it's at 140 azimuth. We're gonna go in and we're gonna copy 50 to motor. Here. And it went up 1. Okay, this is gonna take a while. We're gonna have to send 1 to this over and over and over again. Irritating. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way to fix that. Which means that this'll... Moving the dish is gonna probably take more than anything else. It's gonna be a long time. And you have to send to go from 140 to 123. You have to send 17. It has to spend 17 instructions at a minimum. And since you need a controller, you're gonna have to. Well, wait a minute. Is there a way to? Except we need to know when to stop. So we're talking about... we can make the loop control be what we send, but that still means we're gonna have to, in every single case, it'll be 3 cycles to make it move 1, because we'll need to check to see if we moved it enough. Well, we could just try to move it 20 times and then check to see if we've moved it enough. That might be the best way, if we think it's going to be a lot of times. That way you can you only have to do your test every 10 or every 20 rather than every 1. I like it. Okay, so that's a plan. That's our plan. We're gonna go in there and let's see. So now we're sitting in the frequency room and we're gonna make copies. So seek 1, copy F to X. Do I like this? Kinda. Yeah. This is working okay. We'll do the same sort of thing we did last time, where we'll tell it where to go through our through the M. Well, I don't necessarily like that. We'll tell it where to go through the jumps. Yeah. So copy F to X, and then you're gonna rep the go as copy seek 1 again, copy F to X, rep the go L, seek 1, copy F to X, wipe, and we'll handle the frequency ourselves. So jump to adjust. Okay, and let's go ahead and prototype those. So go as, mark, go L, mark, adjust. So when we want to say go as, all you're doing is you're going to I guess we need to do this either way because we have these registers are named, so we need to know where we are. So we'll have to do something right here also. It won't be just adjust. It'll be deal with the freak register. Okay, so mark go as. You're going to jump link 800, and then let's see. So we're going to be holding 123, and it is holding 140, which means that we need to add 17 times. So I want this minus my thing. So subby asm x and store it in x. So now I am holding it's still not that ideal. And the whole thing where we can say we can jump 10, we can still kind of do that. We can still kind of do that. But we're eating up our size. And we haven't even got to the encryption yet. So, okay. So right now I'm holding the difference that I need, the total amount I need to send the motor. So go ahead and adjust. Jump, adjust. Same thing for L. You're gonna link 801. And then you're going to grab the elevation into, or the difference from elevation into it, and then adjust. And you are going to grab the difference from the frequency and then adjust. Let me just see if this works so far. So you've made your 3 copies and you've dispatched them. So you are holding 123. Now you're holding 17. So you need to move, you need to adjust motor by 17. Okay, and you need to adjust elevation by 7. And you need to adjust the frequency by 4, which is not very much. Like, is it always going to be that small? No, it's going to be like within 20. Okay. So let's prototype out adjust. So my thought for adjust is we're gonna we'll have 2 loops. So we'll have a if x is greater than 5 loop, and then we'll have a if x is less than 5 loop. So we'll have both an adjust and a fine adjust. Well, yeah, okay, so test x greater than 5. And if so, or if false, jump to fine adjust. Well, now, first of all, test if it's done. Text x equals 0. And if true, then die, then halt. Okay. If it's greater than 5, then, well, so if it's greater than 5, we know it's greater than 5, so let's go ahead and copy it into the, well, it's not necessary that it's greater than 5. It's if the absolute value of it is greater than 5. So, is there a way to make that work? This is getting a little more silly. Do I want to still do this fine adjusting? I think so. I think it's worth doing. But we're gonna need to go in both directions then, I think. So we know which way to increment. Right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. If it's greater than... okay. I think we do it just with more tests. So, if it's greater than 0, then we want to see if it's greater than 5. Otherwise, if it's less than 0, we want to see if it's less than 5. In either case, we fine adjust. Otherwise, we regular adjust. So I think that's workable. Okay, so test jump x equals 0, we're finalized. Test x greater than 0, then jump. I don't know, it feels like we're doing a lot of checks now. You know, I think given that the numbers where this loop is gonna typically execute like only 20 times, that building this much overhead into the loop isn't gonna have that much benefit. Let's just get rid of this. If we're playing around with optimizing at the end, we might see if we can adjust in bigger batches without having to adjust our without having to test our what am I saying? Without having to test our x value over and over and over again. Like, I'm already trying to avoid reading in the ASM over and over again, which we could do, and might, you know, might actually work better. No, I don't think so. I don't think that would work better. No, I like this. So we've got an x value. We just put it in a loop and walk it down. So test if it's 0. If we're at 0, we're done. Otherwise, copy it in the motor. And then test if it's greater than 0. And if true, then you increment. Otherwise, you decrement. Or, wait, no. Other way around. If it's less than 0, you increment. And then you jump to adjust. Addy x, 1x, and then adjust. I think that'll work. Let's see. So, what are we going for? I deleted it. Elevation is going up. It's going the wrong way. Did I do that wrong? Wait a minute. So, this one. It's azimuth. It needs to go up -17 to get the azimuth from one. No, it needs to go down. I'm wrong. I did it backwards because we're moving it to me, not me to it. So what am I doing? It would be like that, I think. Mine comes first. Let's see if that fixes it. That just was all wrong. What did I just do there? I don't know how to type. Okay. So you're sitting in here. You needed just it -17, right? To get from 140 to 123, right? So you're not at 0, you're at -17. So copy a minus into it, and it goes down 1. It's a negative number still, so now increment up to -16. I think that works. Here, let's just get to the end. There. So it's still on the wrong frequency. Interesting. 384 versus 388. What happened there? So 384. So it's 4 off. Jump to adjust. Copy X. Oh, what's this? You don't have a motor. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. For the frequency, do we just copy it in? Probably we just copy it in. Which means this is all for the waste. So copy F to freak. And then you're done. Here. Okay, so 123, 36, 384. There we go. The link is locked though. Do we need to do something to unlock it, or do we just send our stuff? I think that means it's locked in, so that we can send stuff now. Okay, so XB, you are sending stuff to the right place. You're getting us linked. I hope we're not going to have synchronization issues. I could imagine it. Like, I could imagine having to have them all check in when they're done. That might be a safe thing to do. Yeah, let's do that. So you're gonna be the dish manager. Okay, and you're gonna be the encryptor. And the first thing you're gonna do is wait for all 3 of them, well, for 2 of them to check in, because this one will finish instantly. So when these guys get to finalize, they're going to send something to M and then die. And this guy's gonna void both of them and then know he can begin, which is a bit of a waste. Maybe we can do with that better, because really we can be building the package there. We just can't send it yet. So at some point, we're gonna have to void M. And these are all in local mode, but they don't need to be. Yeah. Okay. So... okay. Let's figure out how we're gonna make the message. So this guy's first of all gonna grab our file, which is what, 300? No, 301 is the video output, and he can seek 1 right away. And I guess we'll just store the output right in this file. There's no reason not to. So go ahead, link to 800, and then you're gonna have to generate a key reader. Which again, do I need this guy to generate that, or can I just create another EXA? So let's have this guy be the key reader. And all you're gonna do is go in there, grab the 199, and then just repeatedly walk that file, copying it to M, and you're gonna be in local mode. So there's no prefix, right? No, just walk the file. So mark main loop test EOF. Well, it's always going to have one key, one value. So copy F to M, test EOF. If false, then just jump to your main loop. Otherwise, seek to the very beginning of the file, and then jump to your main loop. Okay, so this guy is just gonna spam his file over and over and over again to local chat. Yeah, you're just sending your file out over and over again. You guys are gonna get the dish pointed the right way, and then get stuck because you're trying to finalize and nobody is listening. Okay, so the encryptor has the file we need to send out. So you need to do the math. Let's see. So you have the file, you're pointing at the first thing from it, and then we need to do this stuff. So copy negative 10,000 into your X. Well, this will be a loop, so your main loop. Is copy this into X, then add F to it, do I want to do this in X, or do I want to do it in the file? I think I should do it in X. I think it'll be just as fast, except for we have to do some more seeking. But no, we'll do it in X. So we copy that in. Now we need to get the second number, which is M. So add MXX. And now we have to test to see whether it's positive or negative. So test X greater than 0. If it's negative, then we do stuff down here. Otherwise, it's positive. If positive, we just sub U1. X1X, or back into the file, right? Let's seek -1 to get into the right spot. And yeah, then you're done. So if it is negative, then you need to add 999 to it, and then we're done, I think. And then both of them jump back to main to, well, they test EOF. So test EOF, if you're at the end of file, then you need to go and deliver it. So true jump deliver, otherwise jump to main loop. Okay, and deliver, what you're gonna do is kill the other guy, the key reader, and then carry your file forward 1, forward 2, -1 to go there and then there. No, that's storage. We just need to go this way. Storage is nothing. We're not storing anything. So carry your file into here, and then we'll walk it and copy it into frequency copy it into data one by one. But before you do that, before you can deliver, you need to void two things. So void M and void M. That way you'll wait for both of these to finish. Okay, let's test to see if it works first. Before we start getting into the whole copying to data, we can just see what happens. So you went in here, you've got the key, you've got the final data. XB is, what is XB doing? You've got the instructions, so ignore you. XC comes in, copies -9999, then adds 1988 to that, goes back a spot. Oh, what just happened? Oh, you created one, so it shifted you. So it's this one that I care about, XC. So you're gonna, wait a minute. You're adding an M, which means both of these should be in local mode, so they're not interfering with these. Okay. So you'll need to switch modes here, but for now you'll be in local. Both of them will. Right? Not these. These are in global the entire time. This guy doesn't even do anything. You don't exist. These should be in local. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm looking at this guy. You are getting an M, that, and then you're testing to see if it's greater than 0. It's not. So we know we have to deal with a negative. So add 10,000 to it. And you outputted 7433 to the file, which is the right number. Okay. So let's see, when you get to deliver, you have a file that looks good. Yeah. It's the entire message right there. Like I was checking this against gold, but whatever. Okay, so you send that, you killed off the guy reading, and then you voided these two guys so they know they're done. And now you just need to copy into data, and we should be good. I'm liking it. This feels like a nice tight solution. I'm sure there's better ways to do this math, but the whole adding one thing, or subbing one, is not what I think is the best way to do that. But either way, we have it working. So to deliver, you're here and you're gonna have a delivery loop. So seek minus 9999, then seek 1. This is still all in here. And then, while not EOF, so mark delivery loop, copy F to data, test EOF, you know, nah, it's fine. I was thinking, is there a way to make it so that we store, like in our X, how many times we have to do this? But no, this is fine. Test EOF. If we're at the end of the loop, then we're done. If we're not, then jump. Well, if false, jump delivery loop. Otherwise, wipe, and you're done. Yep. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, we're always greater size than the rest of the group. I mean, we're often a little bit slower than the rest, but we're always more lines of instructions. And we were actually pretty solidly below. I mean, our activity's on course. I mean, there's... Yeah, I suppose you could get away with not killing and instead like using voids to tell something to halt, and that would maybe reduce your activity a little bit. But like, how did somebody do it under 5? Okay, well, that was a good solution. We're actually ahead of the game on both cycles and size, which is very unusual for me. I'm gonna just take my win and go with it. What you think? I don't know much about art. That doesn't matter. What matters is that you responded to it. If you want to know the truth, though, that video was just some garbage data I had lying around. I just thought it'd be fun to broadcast. They don't put art on TV. Wow. Sounds like some sort of crazy government message. Maybe trying to induce a certain state of mind in people watching TV that day. Okay, well, thank you everyone for watching. Next time I think we're gonna rob a bank. So, till next time.